This video you are watching presently is all about Canva tutorials for motion graphics animated video promo ads. Therefore, in this Canva tutorial, I am going to show you how to do the exact video with an easy Canva step-by-step tutorial. If you're a businessman or a social media marketer, this video is surely for you. So let's dive into the tutorial in details. To make motion graphic video ads in Canva, this is what you are going to do. You come to the upper side of the home page of the Canva and click on video. Therefore, you see that you come to the elements. Click on elements at the left hand side of the app. Then you search for whatever you are looking for. But in this case, I want to make use of sneakers. I don't want to make use of the element. I have some sneakers that I've downloaded on my browser previously, and I've equally uploaded them on Canva. Then I click on upload. This is it. Then I scroll up. This is the first one I want to make use of. I click on it. This is it. Then the next thing, I will need to crop this very particular sneaker. Then I will need to crop it. Okay, let me increase it so that we can see it very well. Okay. Then the next thing, I will need to fix the color for the background. Then I will click on the color palette at the upper side of the app here. I click on it. Then the color I want to make use of, I want to make use of this very particular one. Then the next thing I will need to do, I will need to duplicate this. Then I click on duplicate. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to delete the sneaker for the first one. I'll delete it. Then I will come to the second one. This is it. By increasing the element, the sneakers, I've increased it. Okay. Let me fix it for middle. Okay, it's okay in the middle this way. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I want to insert a particular text there. Then I will come to the left hand side there to look for my T. Then I will click on T to have the text on it. Then I will click on add a heading. Then let me quickly type this AE. Then I click on this so that I can paste what I'm having there. Okay, this is it. Paste there. I click on paste. Okay, this is sneakers promo. Okay, then I will fix it here. Then the next thing, I will need to change the color of the text. Then I will click on the A that we're having here at the upper side where we're having color palette underneath. I click on it. Then I will fix it for white. I click on white. Then the same thing, I want to change this very particular font. I want to change it to Gagaline. I will click on the font here at the upper side. I click on it. Then I will look for Gagaline. I used it previously. Okay, this is it. I click on it. This is it. We're having Gagaline here. Okay, this is it. Then I will need to fix it here. Then I will click on T again. I want to insert a text there. Then I will click on add the heading. Then I want to type at your doorstep. This is it. I'm okay with it this way. At your doorstep. Click on sneakers promo. Then you come to the three dotted line at the corner right hand side there. You click on it. Then you click on this very particular option. This symbol that looks like roller. Then you click on it. Once you click on it, then you click on at your doorstep. So you can see it has changed the font to Gagaline as in the previous one. Then the next thing I'm going to do, then for the text, what I will need to do, I fix it at the right hand side there. Then another thing I want to say, make sure that the transparent part of the box for the text is lapsing on the page. Then I'll bring this one here. I want it at the bottom here. Let me zoom it. I want it here. Okay, I'm okay with it this way. Then another thing I will need to do here, I will need to duplicate this very particular page. Then I click on the page to duplicate it. I click on duplicate page. Then the next thing I'm going to do, the third page, let me zoom it. What I'm going to do here, I will need to click on the text we have in there. Then I will bring it here. Then I will need to click on the one we're having at the bottom. Then I'll bring that one also here. The next thing, I will need to click on the sneakers. Then I will need to rotate it this way. And I will, decrease it, or let me increase it a little bit. Then I will fix it here. I will fix it here. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to do, this very particular one, let me still shift it here. Okay, then this one, let me increase it a little bit. Okay, we have it here. So the next thing I'm going to do, I will click on the plus sign we're having there between the pages. Then I'll insert the transition there. I will look for flow. I click on flow, and then I will need to increase it. The same thing, I click on the second one. Then I will look for match and move. Then I will need to increase the duration. That is it. The next thing I'm going to do, I will need to click on the next page. Then I will need to click on the color at the upper side of the app here to change the background. I click on it. Then I will fix it for purple. Okay. Then I will come to the upload there. At the left hand side, I click on upload to have the second sneakers there. Then I will need to click on this very particular sneakers. Okay, I'm okay with it. The next thing, I will need to click on T to have my text there. Then I click on add the heading. Then I will click on this symbol of paste. I paste it. This is it. Then I will make it smaller by dragging it inwardly. Then another thing I will need to do, I want to make use of this very particular font. Then I click on get it now. Then I will click on the three dotted line that we're having at the right hand side, at the corner side. I click on it. Then this very particular symbol in between the transparency and the key, I will click on it. Then the next thing, I will come to this very particular to step into. I click on it. So you can see it has changed it to the font. That is the trick of this very particular feature. I will need to decrease it a little bit. Okay, this is it here. Then I will do what I did previously to the text. Get it now. I want to fix it at the bottom here. I will fix it here. Then this, I will need to fix it here. Okay. Then the next thing, I will need to duplicate the page. I click on it, then I duplicate. Now I will come to the last page. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to bring the text. Then I click on it. I will bring it here. Okay. Then I will go to the bottom. I click on it as well. I'll bring the font here as well. Then I'll fix it at the upper side there. I want it here. Then this, I'll fix it this way. Then another thing I will need to do, this very particular sneakers, I will need to rotate it this way. Then I will fix it here. Then I will need to make it smaller. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will click on the plus sign here. I click on transition. Then I will look for flow. I click on flow. Then I will need to increase it. Then I will need to click on the second plus sign. I click on it. Then I click on transition. Then I will look for match and move. This is it. I click on it. Then I will need to increase the duration. Then I've added the next page. I will need to click on the color at the upper side there. Then let me change the color of the background. Let me change it to green. I'm okay with it this way. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will come to the upload. Then I will need to fix the sneaker there, the third one. I will need to click on this. This is it. I'm okay with it this way. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to crop it. Okay. Then the next thing, I will make it bigger. I'll fix it in the middle. Okay. This is it. I want it this way. The next thing I'm going to do, I will need to click on T. I click on T here to insert my text. I click on add the heading. Then I will type unleash your. Okay. Then I will need to duplicate this. I duplicate it. I fix it here. Then here, I want to type inner outlet now. I'm okay with it. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to click on this very particular page. Then I will click on get it now. Then I will come to the three dotted line we're having at the upper side of the app at the right hand side corner. Then I click on it. And I will click on the second to the last option before the key icon. Then I click on it. Then I will come to this. I come to the next page. I click on unleash. You can see it has changed it to the previous font. Then I will click on it again. Then I will need to go to the three dotted line again. I click on it. Then I click on the icon. Then I will come to this inner outlet. I click on it. It has changed to it as well. Then I'm okay with it this way. Then the two text, I want them at the upper side here. Therefore, this is what I'm going to do. I will need to fix this. Let me zoom it. I will need to fix this here. Okay. Then let me pick the second one. I will need to fix it there as well. Okay, I'm okay with it. The next thing, I will need to click on this page. Then I duplicate it. Okay. Then I will come to the page. I click on it. Then I will make sure I bring the text to the page. This is the second one. Then I put it here. First of all, I will need to rotate the sneakers. I increase it a little bit by resizing it. Let me fix it this way. Okay. Let me put it here. I fix it there. Then unleash your. I have this one here. Then inner outlet, I will need to reduce it a little bit. Then I will bring it here. I still need to fix this here. Okay. The inner outlets, I fix that one here. Then the next thing I will need to click on the plus sign there. I click on transition. Then I will look for flow. I click on flow and I increase the duration to 2.5. Then I click on the plus sign there. Then I click on the transition. I will need to look for match and move. I click on it. Then I will need to increase the duration to 2.5. I'm okay with it. Then I click on the next page to have the last sneakers there. Then I will need to change the color. Then I click on the color palette at the upper side. Let me see to the color I want to choose. Let me choose this light blue, the sky blue. Then the next thing, I will need to click on the upload. I click on it. Then the order, I will fix it here. I will need to fix the order here. Then I will need to click on this. Okay, this is the last sneakers I want to display there. Then I will need to increase it a little bit. Okay, I'm okay with it. Then the next thing, I will look for T text. I click on it. Then I click on add the heading. Then I paste this 25% discount. This is it. Then I click on this, on the 25%. Then the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to click on this previous page. Then I will click on any of the text. I click on the 3 dotted line here. I click on this icon. Then I will come to this page. I click on the 25% discount. I will need to increase it a little bit. Okay, I have it there. Then the next thing, I will need to click on T. Then I click on add the heading. Then I click on hurry up now. I click on 25% discount. Then I click on the 3 dotted line. I click on this icon. I click on hurry up now. Okay, to have it duplicated. This is it. Therefore, I will need to fix the text. This is how I want it. Hurry up now. I want it at the upper side there. I want hurry up here. Okay. Then 25% discount. I want it down at the bottom. Okay, I'm okay with it this way. The next thing, I will need to duplicate this page. Then I click on it. I duplicate. Then I will click on that page. The next thing, I will bring this right up, as in the text, I will bring it down. Then this one, I will also take it away from there. Then this hurry up, the 25% discount will be here. While hurry up now will come to the bottom. Then the sneakers, I will need to rotate it a little bit this way. Okay, I want it this way. Then the next thing, I will click on the plus sign there to insert the transition. Then I will look for flow. I click on it. Then I will need to increase it. I will click on the second plus. Then I will click on transition. Then I look for match and move. I click on it. Then I will need to increase the duration. Then the next thing, I will need to click on the next page. Then I will change the color. I click on the color at the upper side there. Then I will need to fix this for the background. Let me pick this. I'm okay with it. Then I will come to the upload. All the sneakers, I will put them here. I click on this, the first one. Then I have it here. I click on the second one. Okay, then I will fix the next one. I fix it. Then the last one, I click on it. So these are my sneakers. All the fours are here. Okay, this is it. Then I will need to click on T. I click on T. Then I click on the heading. Then I will need to type order now. Okay. Then the next thing, I will come to this page. I click on 25% discount. Then I click on the three dotted line. I click on the icon. Then I'll come to this page. Then I click on order now. This is it. Then the order, I will fix it here. I will need to fix the order here. Then to this, you click on the first sneakers. Then the three dotted line we're having on the sneakers, click on it. I want to group all the sneakers together. Then you click on select multiple. Click on the second one. Click on the third one. The fourth one. Okay, done. I click on done. Then I group them together. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to click on the object. Then I will need to drag them to this side. Okay, I do it this way. I'm okay with that. So the next thing I'm going to do, I will need to click on the page and duplicate it. I duplicate the page. Then I will try to bring all the objects by dragging them inwardly. Okay, I want to drag the object inwardly. I will do it this way. Okay. Okay. The text, I will bring it here. Okay. Order now. I will fix it here. Then the sneakers, I will need to rotate it, but let me make it still smaller a little bit. Okay, then let me have this here. Then the sneakers, I will have them here. Okay, then the next thing, I will need to rotate this. Then I will rotate it this way. I'm okay this way. Okay. Then the next thing, I will need to insert the transition there. I click on the first plus sign. Then I look for flow. I click on flow. Then I increase it. Then I click on the second one. I click on the transition. Then I look for match and move. I click on it. Then I will need to increase it. Okay. Therefore, this is how to make motion graphic animation promo video in Canva. Let me play so that you can see the outcome of this very particular motion graphic animation promo video. Then I play it. You can see the motion graphics animation of the video when it's come to the ads. However, if I find this video very useful, please subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up, comment on the comment section of the video, share the video with your family and friends. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.